Hello everyone! Today I will do pick a card reading just to check some current energies. I just felt like doing this all of a sudden, so I'm recording. I'm not prepared at all and we'll see how it goes. So there are three groups and this one is Leopard Skin Jasper, group 2 Lapis Lazuli, and group 3 I think this one is like some peach moonstone or something like that. Okay, so that's group 1. Group 2 or group 3. Okay, so I'll just pop them onto the side. So this is a group 1 Leopard Skin Jasper. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but maybe let's start with this deck. So this one is the archetypes deck, and let's just see what sort of archetype that is present at the moment for group 1. Okay, let's see one card. Current archetype. All right, we have a trickster. Let's get some more cards. Let's get the Moonology deck. Okay, current energies for group 1. I'll take this one. A new start is coming. Alright. And maybe let's get some tarot cards. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't really prepared the decks or anything like that. It's just all of a sudden I felt like doing this, so yeah. Okay, let's see what comes up. Group 1, current energies. Okay, let's take this one more. All of these, okay, I'll take just this one. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Moon, 6 of Swords. Let's do them at the way they fell out. And 7. Oh, okay, interesting. I thought the 7 of Swords might show up. Let's see how that looks in the camera. Maybe we'll do it this way. Yeah. A bit lower. Okay, I think you can see that well. Yeah, with that Trickster card. And the Moon as well. And the 7 of Swords. Yeah, I felt like the 7 of Swords might come up. And it's all upright. So I feel like at the moment there is some confusion going on. There's someone who might be tricking you, or you might be tricking yourself. And there's no light, in a way that there's no clarity, because Moon, when you have nighttime, yeah, you cannot see all the colors properly. You can just see it in a bit distorted way. There might be things that are hidden from you. And since here it's also new moon, imagine during a new moon, the moon is not visible. So it's even less light, even less possibility of seeing what really is going on. But the 6 of Swords came out first. So to me it feels like a need to move on from this energy, from all this confusion. And maybe someone trying to trick you. So yeah, I feel like these two cards go together. So I would do it this way. So in a way, there's this trickster figure. And it might be like this person might be triggering some fears something that is hidden within you and within your subconsciousness. And because you cannot see properly, that's how you can get manipulated. And the Seven of Swords, if you look at the Rider-Waite deck, there's that person sneaking away with the swords. So there's some deception going in here. But then with the Six of Swords, I mean, I know it came up as the first one, but I feel that that's how it progresses. It is about moving on from all this confusion and all this trickery into a new start, something new. And because it's a new moon, you know, you cannot really see anything, but a new start is coming. I just want to say that there is a new moon coming soon, but of course it depends when you're watching. So if you're watching it after I upload it quite soon, the new moon is happening on the 16th of October. So I see there is some confusion, and the energy is not as easy to understand. It's not that easy to see what is going on. Let's clarify some of these. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting this magician vibes. Maybe it will come out. Let's see. Yeah, don't laugh at my shuffling skills. It's always trying to shuffle this deck. The cards are so stiff, they are so thick. It's just difficult. Okay, so let's clarify this trickster. I'm curious, what is this card about? What is this trickster about? Let's just take one. Okay, that fell out. And actually, just before I read this one, I got this image of, you can see this person being like a magician doing some tricks. So on the surface, it might be that this person is showing you something magical, because you know you have the moon and it's something like really a fantasy, but then behind your back they are sneaking away with those swords that they stole from you. So yeah, you have to be quite careful. And it's about Seven of Wands in reverse, this trickster. So to me, Seven of Wands upright, it's about like fighting for your ground. And again, we have 7 and we have 7 here. But because this is in reverse, maybe this person is not really... This person, rather than fighting for what they should be fighting for, they prefer to trick others, and they prefer to channel their energy in that way. Maybe to kind of compensate for the fact they cannot control their reality, or maybe because it does take some effort to guard your path. You know, if somebody tells you, oh no, you're doing it wrong, that's not the way it should be, and then you have to say, well, I trust myself. Maybe this person doesn't trust themselves, and that's why they think they can control others and they can trick others, because they need that control. Let's see, let's clarify the moon. One card. What is this moon about? Just one card. Okay, I'll just pick one. Oops. So the moon, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it might be someone who seems really romantic, someone who approaches you in this really... Yeah, it's like a romantic way, this knight on a white horse, and they tap into some sort of fantasy that you have. Because imagine now I'm seeing this as a couple under this moon, and you know, it's so romantic, and oh, it just feels so great. It feels like it's not real. I mean, the Knight of Cups is upright, so it's not that there is some blockage, but to me it kind of feels too good to be true. Okay, let's see what else. Actually, let's clarify that 6. 6 of Cups, moving on. What is this moving on from? What are you moving on from? Okay, what are you moving on from here? Justice. Because this is upright as well, I don't feel that you're trying to escape justice. It's more that you've had enough and you need some clarity and you need some wisdom. Because this card to me, it's air. It is something that is transparent, something that is fresh. While here I'm getting more of this like really muddy energy. Something that sticks to you and you know, you cannot see through it. It actually obstructs your view. Yeah, actually, let's clarify that 7 as well. What is the 7 about? Three of Pentacles. So maybe it's a person you are working with. Maybe this happens in your workplace or school or wherever you have to in some way collaborate with other people. So maybe they are tricking you. Maybe they think like, okay, we are working together on this, you know, and they are offering you their time and affection, but there is some sort of deception involved. Let's get this deck. Okay, so let's see. Let's get one more for the trickster. Oh, and clueless just fell out. Wow. Yeah, it's maybe this person is clueless or you're clueless, and because they are clueless, they are trying to confuse you, and it's just is like there's this one big confusion going on. Like if you see this, it's like in your mind, you don't really know what's going on. It's so messy. And you just cannot really like stand with your feet on the ground. Okay, and let's get one more for the 6 of Swords. What are you moving towards? Okay, this one. Pleasure. Okay, so I guess it's much better than this clueless energy, but just be careful that if you do pursue pleasure, if you move towards it, just be careful why you're doing it. Just think about what is your motivation, because it's nothing wrong, of course, like to seek pleasure in whatever way, but yeah. Yeah, I just feel kind of yeah, confused by this reading. It's like, what is going on? And let's just see what that new start is. What is this new start about? What is this new start about? 2 of Pentacles. And just one idea that I got right now is that if you are like seeking pleasure, just, did I already say that? Just be careful that you don't end up with a person who actually wants to trick you. That trickster. Okay, and with the 2 of Pentacles, I get it. This, because it's Pentacles, it has something to do with the material world. I mean, you have 3 of Pentacles here as a workplace, so maybe here a new start is coming. Is that some new project is coming, or maybe you have 2 projects going on at the same time and you will have to find a balance between them. Anything else I can get for this? Let's get this deck. Okay, and today I just can't be bothered reading reverse, so let's see what is this new project about. What is it? Oh, no, new start or new project. You never know. Okay, what is it about? Okay. So it says in the pace of a turtle, so it's really slow. So initially it might be very slow to start, but still it is a new start, and it's coming, and it might be coming slower, it might be slow to develop, but eventually, look what's at the bottom. It talks about this tomato being really aromatic and sweet and really, you know, like mature, something has matured and reached its highest point. So to me, it is this journey from new moon to full moon, but it does take time and patience. Anything else I want to get? Okay, let's get one from here. It's one symbol, and I won't read it reversed either, it's just too much. Okay, so just some general advice for group 1. Okay, we have Potter. Here I feel like it is up to you to create that project or create your reality or your future. So it is about taking different elements. So here with the Potter, you would take earth, you would mix it with water, and you would shape it. And sometimes it does take time to get the shape you want, or sometimes, you know, it's not properly done, so it might collapse. But, you know, you just need patience and you have to form it. But you do have the ability to form it in the way that you want to form it. And then, you know, you have to fire it, and then it has to dry. So it's like all of the 4 elements, making use of all the 4 elements. In a way it is this magician energy. So it's finding that energy within you and finding that you can use all the elements. It's just up to you. And now it depends whether you are the trickster or somebody else is, but I feel like you can use this ability in 2 ways. You can use it to create something and to shape something really great, or you can use it to confuse others and to manipulate them. So it is up to you what you want to do. Okay, last card maybe. Let's get one more from Moonology. So just like final message. Final message. Let's pick this one. Hold your vision. Yeah, so I feel like don't really give in to this clueless energy. Don't give in to this confusion and this trickery. Just know what is your goal. And even though it will take you a long time to reach it, even if it will take some time to kind of get used to handling all the 4 elements, once you do it, then you can really achieve something great. And now I'm thinking instead of 1 you will have 2 pentacles, so it will be twice as much. So this new start, this new opportunity is coming, but you still have to know what you want. Because I feel like if you are clueless, other people might take advantage of you, and they might tap into your fears or your dreams and be like, oh, look, we can achieve this together. Look, we can do that together. But then because they don't want to put energy into fighting for themselves, it's like they want to take over you and your ideas and your energy. So yeah, that seems like that is one thing to watch out for. Okay, so that was group 1, and thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. Okay, and now we'll move on to group 2. Hello group 2, if you chose Lapis Lazuli, this is your reading. So we're just checking the general energies, whatever wants to come up in the reading. So with group 1 I started with the archetype deck, so let's see what comes up for you. So I will ask like what sort of archetype you are in, like what energy you're in, or what is around you. Oh, we have 2, okay. Oh well, I'll take 2. Okay, we have Visionary and Femme Fatale. Oh, that is interesting. It's completely 2 different energies. I feel like this one is much more grounded, and this one is like looking towards, like that's how I would put them. This one is looking out someone who has a vision, and this one it's more about, it makes me feel of like very Taurus, very sensual, very grounded energy. I mean, it is the feminine energy, but to me, femme fatale, it's someone who uses their femininity to kind of take advantage of others, but we'll see whatever comes up. All right, so with the tarot cards, let's see, let's get more information. And let's get 3 cards. Okay, group 2. Give me some more information. King of Pentacles. Like, all these cards are almost turning, but not quite. It's interesting. Come on, 5 of Wands in reverse. And 6 upright. Okay, that's interesting. The previous group had 6 of Swords and 7 of Swords, and you have 5 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Okay, so what do we have here? How do I... let me see. I don't know why, but I want to put it out like this. So, this femme fatale energy kind of, I don't know why, but to me it connects with the King of Pentacles. So to me it is this conflict between, not, I wouldn't call this spiritual, but your vision, something that's higher up, you know, in the higher realms, yes, a vision, your idea, and then it kind of is in conflict with the more physical side. Because to me, the King of Pentacles, it's about stability, especially when it comes to like money, house, you know, you have a nice place to live, you have a stable job, and you kind of know how to use it, you know how to also enjoy the physical side of life. I mean, this is more masculine energy, but here I feel like with the femme fatale, because it is, how do I explain this? It's like it is the feminine energy, but sometimes it can be expressed in a really masculine and direct way. So rather than waiting for people to come to you and kind of go with the flow, I feel like sometimes it is about taking charge and going for what you want. And yes, you might use the more feminine side of you, but still it's like you go for what you want. And to me this is a quite direct masculine energy. But with this 5 of Wands, I mean, 5 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, it's like those people kind of hitting each other with a stick. And because it's reversed, I feel like it's an inner conflict, and you are trying to successfully merge these two, the more visionary side with the more physical side. The 6 of Wands kind of is telling me you want this to happen, you want this to work out. But yeah, there is some inner conflict. Let's see, let's clarify. Maybe, let's clarify the femme fatale. What is it about? Okay, let's just do this. One for femme fatale. Is this one? No. Okay, let's keep shuffling. 2 again. Oh my goodness. But let's take them. So we have the Hierophant, and we have the 3 of Wands. I'm just getting this idea that maybe you do have some traditional views when it comes to femininity and how to express that feminine energy, because here it talks about highlighting the erotic energy of the feminine. So maybe with the Hierophant, it is a really traditional, maybe even conservative view. So, you know, like, you do want to express it, but maybe it's not your views, maybe it's your environment who is a bit conservative. Maybe they expect you to focus more on the spiritual side or on your, you know, the visionary side. But yeah, but the Three of Wands, it's like waiting for something. You know, you're looking out and looking at all the possibilities. So to me, it's like you are ready to express it, but still something, this inner conflict, it's not quite. Let's get more cards. Let's just get one more for this. Why is this? The Empress. I knew it is going to appear, like, seriously. When I saw this Femme Fatale, I was thinking about the Empress. Okay, so with the Empress, of course, this is a very feminine energy, very strong, very natural. Yes, it is, as I said, that Taurus energy, very sensual, very physical. And I feel like there is that side of you. And maybe because it's so strong, you just don't know how to access it yet. But I really do get a strong feminine energy, like this really divine feminine. And not in a passive way, but kind of, okay, I want it, so I go for it. And I'm not afraid to show who I am. I'm not afraid to kind of use my femininity or how I look to either get what I want or just to express myself, because just that expression feels right. It feels authentic to me. Let's get some more for Visionary. What is the Visionary about? Tower in reverse. I have to get one more just to check what it's about. What is this Tower about? What is this Tower about? What is the Tower about? King of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, so with this Tower in reverse, clarifying the Visionary, I do feel like within you there is a massive shake-up and a massive transformation happening. And it might be with how you see yourself. So maybe you're coming to understand that you can be both, you know, you can be this visionary, you can say that, okay, I have this idea and that idea, and it can be super spiritual and very inspiring, but at the same time you can also be this femme fatale, you can show yourself and you can enjoy your body and you can enjoy your femininity without, like, you have to be one or another. You are in charge. Like, if you do feel comfortable in your body, if you do feel comfortable in general with who you are, then why not? You know, you don't have to choose. You can be the Hierophant. Yeah, I just got this connection. You can be the Hierophant. You can be like, yes, I do have this vision and I do have something spiritual to say, and I can be a teacher and I can be wise and I can be an authority and I can just, you know, guide others, but at the same time, I can be the Empress. I can be abundant. I can be very fertile. I can do whatever I want, and I can still stay beautiful. And it doesn't mean that I don't have value or that I'm using the way I look just because there's nothing else beside it. I can have both, and this is my vision. And I will succeed. Just right now there is some conflict. And yeah, because the tower is reversed, I feel like it is inner transformation. It's not something that is happening outside, like outside circumstances, but it's within. And this King of Swords, maybe these are some outdated perspectives, outdated thinking patterns, especially that were given by the like masculine figures, given by men. You know, like if you look at this man, I feel like in reverse he's like, yeah, I have all the answers, and you listen to what I say because I'm a man and I know the best, and you know I'm old, so you have to listen to me. But in reverse, it's like, well, it's your opinion, but I can change my mind. It doesn't have to be your reality, it doesn't have to be your truth. I can make my own reality, and I can put these two energies together. Because you know how sometimes these men are like, oh well, it's not only men, of course, I feel like it's more a state of mind. These people saying, oh, you know, if you do dress in something like this, then you just have your body to offer to others and that's it. There's no intelligence, nothing else. And these sort of patterns staying in your mind, and they are being repeated, whether it is through other people or through the pop culture or anything like that. And I feel like this is why this tower is here. It's shaking up these beliefs and thinking patterns. I was just reading this. So the light attribute is capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So it is being ahead of the general, public. You are able to see beyond, and it is possible to put these two together. I'm curious I wonder why there's no temperance, but okay, let's see with these cards, like the feelings and emotions around this topic. Let's see what comes up. Joy. And let's grab one more. And platonic. Yeah, so I feel like, it doesn't have to be sexual relationships or sexual contacts connected with this femme fatale. It can be platonic, you can just dress up the way you want, and it doesn't have to mean anything. It's just you expressing yourself, and maybe it brings you joy, and you can move between these two, you can put them together. There's nothing strange about that. If you feel that it is correct, and if you feel confident, then why not? What did I do for the other groups? Yeah, let's get to one of these cards, and I'm not going to reverse them, I'm just too lazy today. Just one card, just general, just to add something to the message. Oh gosh, I just dropped half of the deck. Whatever. So we have challenge yourself or check yourself. So yeah, I feel like it is challenging the views that you have, the views that other people maybe have given you throughout your life. And it is about, it doesn't exactly mean challenge, it means check yourself, as in check who you really are and prove yourself. So I would say this card says just check who you really are, what is the essence. And here we also have the pomegranate, but in Polish, granat also means grenade. And now it makes me think of the tower and sudden explosion. But to me, pomegranate, it is a fruit related to Persephone, so she ate, I think it was 6 pomegranate seeds. That's why she had to stay with Hades for 6 months. That's why there's winter and autumn. So it is about going deep within you and maybe discovering these more darker sides of yourself. So it's not just about like airy fairy and light and oh everything is wonderful, but accessing these more intense energies. And I feel like yeah, it does have to do with sexuality. So it's not that it is something bad or it is something, you know, sinful or something like that. To me it says, you know, it is a part of life and you just discover it for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know how to use it well, if you know how to be responsible, then what's the problem? What's the matter here? Yeah, actually, I didn't get the monology. Let's get one. Let's see what else. Okay, let's pick one. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, maybe your comfort zone is like staying in this either or. You can only be one or another, or staying in this tradition, what other people have told you, but this North Node says no. Actually, North Node in astrology is your soul path, and it is uncomfortable because that's something that you haven't worked on yet. But yeah, you have to work on it. How else will you learn? Let's get one more. Complement this North Node. Anything else? What else? Believe in the impossible. I like that, the blue moon. Yeah, believe that it is possible. Even if for others, connecting these two energies seems really weird or impossible. Believe in the impossible. That's it. Did I put... Okay, and I had one of these. Okay, so let's grab one symbol from these cards. Just as some advice or general message that relates. And we have spider. Again, I feel like it is something that can be a bit scary and dark, but it is about discovering that side of yourself, or like even looking at the fears that you have. Maybe you fear that just by tapping into this feminine energy, people will only view you through, you know, like, oh, you're a woman and you look nice and that's it, there's nothing more. Or maybe you fear that by tapping into this more spiritual energy, you will disconnect from the physical side. But, you know, a spider, it's creating a net, it's making connections. And I feel like having a safety net, that's what comes to my mind now. How does that relate? I don't know. Maybe it connects with you, maybe it resonates in some way. Okay, so I feel like that's it for group 2. Thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. And yeah, now on to group 3. Hello group 3. If you chose this moonstone, peach moonstone, whatever it's called, I never know. This is your reading. So we're looking at current energies. For the other 2 groups, I had the archetype deck first, and then we'll just see wherever it goes. So with this deck, I'm just looking at current energies, what sort of archetype you are at the moment, or someone surrounding you, what archetype is around you. We'll see what comes out. Okay, group 3. Okay, this one flew out. Let's take this one. Storyteller. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, making up tales that harm others. Okay, so let's see how that goes with the tarot cards. To me, I already get this idea of like Gemini energy, like people making up stories, kind of gossipy sort of. energy. But I mean, storyteller, it's not a gossip, right? Let's see, what is this about? Let's get 3 cards. Ooh, 10 of cups, this is nice. I just heard making up stories about happy life. We'll see if it is real or not. Two more. What's that? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And 5 of Wands. The previous group got 5 of Wands, but it was in reverse. This one is upright. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So I didn't look at the bottom of the deck for the other ones, but since I did, here we go. I don't know, I got this energy of someone making up stories about how happy they are, how fulfilled they are emotionally, but they are just not patient enough. That's the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, I want it, but I still have to wait for it, so I might as well just make it up. And then 5 of Wands. It is conflict. It's kind of like people hitting each other with sticks. And with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there is that feeling of, I want this stability, I want this sort of material safety. I want to indulge myself a bit, like self-indulging, but yeah, I'm getting 5 of Pentacles energy. It's not here, but it's like something is missing, something is not there. And this person is making up stories that everything is fine, that they are happy. Let's see what it is, because I'm curious now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something completely else. Let's see. Let's clarify that storyteller. What's up with this storyteller? Who is this person? What is this energy? How is this possible? 7 of Pentacles again. See? So to me, 7 of Pentacles, yeah, it's like not putting the work in. It's easier to talk. It's easier to make up these stories than actually get to work. And I mean, 7 of Pentacles, it's about patience. It's about waiting for the fruit to grow, or whatever, plants, whatever it is. But still, you have to, like, water the plant. You have to kind of pull out the weeds. And I'm just getting this feeling that, I don't know if it's you or someone around you, or it's a general energy that it's easier to talk than to actually put the work in and get these 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, so it's emotional fulfillment. Tell me more. 10 of Cups, let's see. Just one card, what is this 10 about? Let's grab this one. 2 of Pentacles. So it is juggling between some 2 energies. Juggling between... See, it is the physical reality because it's Pentacles. So maybe because you are busy trying to find balance, you are telling yourself these stories that, okay, one day I will have this. And if that's the case, that is fine. But if you are telling others that you already have it and how amazing it feels and it's not real, then that's a different story. Let's get one for the 7 of Pentacles. Imagine how funny it would be if I would clarify Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It would be Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Tarot, it's just so interesting. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. More Pentacles. I feel like here it is independence, but here I feel like you still haven't, it's like you didn't tap into your own independence and your own resources, because here upright I feel like, yeah, you're happy with what you have enough for yourself, but oh gosh, I keep dropping cards today. What is wrong? Sorry for the noise. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're relying on others and there's just no work put into anything. Let's clarify that Five of Wands. What is this conflict? What is this conflict about? Ten of Wands. So it is some sort of burden that you have to carry, or somebody else, I don't know. And it's that there is so much that you have on your mind and the stuff that you have to juggle, that you just keep having conflicts with others, and maybe that's why you are living in this fantasy, telling others how you would like it to be, even if you don't put the work in. Let's get some more cards. Tell me more about this situation. Let's grab two. Phenomenal. See, it's like on the surface, it's phenomenal. It's like, yeah, it's amazing. I have this 10 of Cups. It's all great. But underneath, like, are you betraying yourself? Or maybe someone betrayed you. But it's like there's no work put into this. It's just a story. Let's see what the Numerology has. Okay, tell me more about the situation. Nothing will come out of this situation. Like, seriously, what else do I have to say? So it's Void of Course Moon. So the Void of Course Moon is when it makes no more aspects in this sign to other planets. So it's like you have to wait for things to change. So nothing will come out of this situation, that no matter how many stories you tell, it's not going to change. It's not going to magically become phenomenal. You're not going to magically get 10 of Cups if you don't put the work in. And I feel like it is about work on the physical plane, because we have so many pentacles. It's like you do have to put effort and work into whatever you want to succeed in, and this will bring you emotional fulfillment. But you cannot just stand around and wait. And maybe you do have other things you're worrying about, things that I feel like it's other people's problems or expectations, and you keep carrying them on the back. And yes, you do have a lot of strength, but still, it's like there's no self-sufficiency. It's like relying on others. Let's get one more advice for group 3. What is the advice? Balance spirituality and practicality. And to me, it's like balance the storytelling with practicality. So Pisces can live in a fantasy. It's like a fantasy world that you create in your mind. But you have to balance this with practicality. You have to put the work in. It's not that you can just magically, it's not going to come together. I mean, it's not like you have to beat yourself up, but just what is the truth? And yeah, it's like there's no swords. in this spread. Yeah, there's no swords. There's no clarity. There are some fantasies, and it's like, yeah, how phenomenal it could be, but what is the reality? Yeah, what is the reality? Let's check. What is the reality here? What is the reality? What is the reality here? Let's check. Hermit reverse. I feel like the reality here is that you have to go into, like, you have to go inwards. You do need some time to see what you really want. You have to seek that light within yourself. And I feel like because this is in reverse, it's like you're not doing this. Maybe you're looking around and look to other people for answers, but you have to go within. Why is this reverse? Why is the Hermit reverse? The Devil in reverse. Now I could ask why the Devil is in reverse, but that would take... Imagine getting all of the cards reversed. I feel like there is this freeing yourself. There is a need to free yourself from some fantasies, from all these life that you want to live, but it all happens in your head and you're kind of a prisoner to it. I mean, because these two are in reverse, I just feel like maybe you are trying to get out of all these things that you have said, but I feel like there is a gap here between these two cards. It's like you are freeing yourself, but still you cannot really access this Hermit, like this inner wisdom. And I just saw this. There's a skull here. So maybe some death has to happen first. I mean death as in transformation, death as an ending of some cycle. Yeah, that's why there's the Void, of course, Moon. The cycle has to come to an end and nothing else will happen, and then you can move forward. What cards did I use? These ones. Tell me more about this situation. Let's see what comes up. And I'm not saying this is you. Maybe it's a person around you who keeps telling all these stories, and you're in conflict with them because this is not right, and they are lazy, they don't put the work in, and yet they are like, yes, I have this amazing life, and they're just a storyteller. Okay, one card. Say stop. Yeah, exactly. Say stop to this energy. Say stop to just fantasies and making up stuff. And I heard write the story as it is. So write the truth. Don't make stuff up. Focus on the reality, what really is, and not on what could be. I feel like getting one more. Anything else here? This one, what is it? And the colors of a rainbow. And yeah, maybe you or somebody else is painting their life as if it's a rainbow, so many colors, it's amazing. And it connects with the Ten of Cups, because Ten of Cups in the Rider-Waite, you have the Ten of Cups and then there's a rainbow. But is it true? Is this rainbow true? Is it authentic? Is it really a rainbow, or is it someone just trying to change reality and make things look better than they are in real life? So is it phenomenal, or are they betraying themselves? Yeah, you have to say stop. You cannot keep going with this sort of energy. Okay, some sort of symbol. And I'm not reading reverse with these ones today, I'm too lazy. Just one card. This one? Kitchen. Kitchen. What is kitchen about? It makes me think of a place where people gather, where they share their time, where they share food. And I feel like there's something really authentic about kitchen, because then you can see how things are prepared. It's not like you get your meal, delivered to you, but if you are in the kitchen, you can see the process. You can really see what is going on behind the scenes, how it is prepared. Because sometimes someone can have an amazing meal, like imagine Instagram taking photos of like some great food, but what actually is inside? Who prepared it? Maybe there's some nasty stuff inside, but if you arrange it nicely, it might look appetizing. Maybe other people will be kind of like, well, I'm jealous, I'd eat that. But I just keep asking myself, what is the reality here? What is the reality? What is true? Let's get one more. What is the reality in terms of emotions and feelings? Maybe it's good. Maybe I'm just confused by the cards. Lion-hearted. So I feel like someone is fighting really hard, because for me, lion, or Leo as a sign, has a lot of pride. So maybe it is fighting to keep up this image, because otherwise it would hurt someone's ego or someone's pride. But at the same time, there's no work put into realizing it. I feel like getting last card, just for some advice. Any advice? Yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse. And while upright, the Queen of Wands is really enthusiastic and really inspirational, I feel like in reverse she can get really nasty and it's not the best energy. So again, no swords, what is going on? So with the Queen of Wands in reverse, how do I express that? It's like I want to say something and it's just, yeah, see, it's like, Yeah, I just feel like don't be bitter, don't let this negativity turn you into being really spiteful and how do you say it? Vengeful, vindictive, stuff like that. So you don't use your energy and motivation in a negative way. I just got this image of this queen. Was it the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland, where she was like, yeah, off with their heads? But that would be more Queen of Swords, but yeah. But yeah, I feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse could be like a real drama queen. So yeah, just don't be like that. Okay, anything else here? And just keep hearing truth. What's the truth? What's the reality here? Okay, let's just get one more of these. Why not? Don't tell the other groups. Yeah, I just find this energy interesting and I want to know what is going on. Advice here. What's the advice? Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So something will come to a close. And because it's eclipse, so it can be kind of explosive. It can be really intense. So maybe the truth will come out or something will happen. Because it's a full moon, everything is visible. So maybe finally something will be cleared up. And it could be really a big thing. Because as I'm saying, it might not be you. It might be somebody else who's pretending. And who's making up this life that doesn't really correspond with reality. But yeah, maybe they want to make it in like rainbow colors, but the reality is really, you know, just like boring and gray and all that. Okay, so that's it. I feel like my camera is going to die. So yeah, that was group 3. Thank you for watching. I hope that helped. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!